So, how's it going this week, everybody? This week we have actually more of an adventure than the past few. I'm going to an area that I've been to before, well, close to. If you guys remember back 2 videos ago, I believe, when I was making the pizza grilled cheeses, and it rained and it was like 58 degrees in late June. That's kind of like the area, it's not far from there, but I've had people since that video tell me that I need to go across that bridge, keep on going down through there. Like, I guess it's a ways, but I don't know. They say the river's much better, the camping's better down farther. They say it's definitely worth checking out on a nice, hot, dry day. Well, we just had like a lot of rain, like quite a few days worth of rain. So the water should be up, but not raging, because it's not rained today or yesterday. I don't know. I don't think it's rained in a couple days. So the water should be like up but clear, I'm hoping. And we're gonna do some exploring. We're gonna figure out the best place to go, and how to get there, because this is the earliest start I've had maybe ever. Because we're only like a half an hour from there, and it's 12:20. Believe that or not. Wouldn't blame you if you didn't, because you guys have seen me start very late. But today is the day that we get to actually take some time, do some exploring, probably get lost, find a camp, cook some food, which I've been wanting for a while. And this isn't like a normal taco salad, I don't figure. I don't know how many people do it like this, but the way I make mine is pretty tasty. So I'll show you guys how I do that. In the morning, I got breakfast stuff to make. Pretty excited for that. But it is calling for some rain. Not a huge chance, but it's quite a few hours worth of a decent percentage. So likely gonna rain, but I do have my canopy, which I might need for a little shade because it is toasty out. It's saying 82, but the humidity must be at 1,000, I'm thinking. But any other fat guys out there, you know we're not made for this stuff too much. So hoping that water looks all right. May go for a little dunk. What do they call them? Chunky dunks? Not skinny dipping, chunky dunking. I don't know what I'm saying again. I'm just rambling off nonsense. But anyway, a few more windy roads here. Onto some gravel. Too noisy to talk. You ain't really gonna be able to hear me, I don't figure. Hello. Yeah. Stay tuned. All right. So made our way down through some trails and mud holes and whatnot. I think I may have found a pretty good spot. All right, so I've rounded up rocks, made a fire pit, and for once I actually just put the grate down and worked it around it so I knew it would fit. Maybe the smartest thing I've ever done. I'm really coming around. All right, set this up and firewood. All right, I got plenty of kindling wood. Found a pretty decent bit of like smaller stuff, and like that big piece, I don't remember where I found that, but that's going to be perfect. I brought that piece and I brought like another little piece. I didn't have much. Get this cut up though. I think this should get me by for a good while. Pretty decent bit, so should get me by for a while, if not all night. That region over there though, calling my name. That is definitely colder than I thought it was going to be. Well, dunking the river felt nice, but I think it's about time to get this fire going, because I got here with way more than enough time to cook before dark, and it's already shortly after 5. So I'm gonna sit down and then stand up, and it'll be 7:30. So I'm just gonna get this going now. All right, well, don't have fire starters this time, so I'm gonna kind of see what I can do with some cardboard and some napkins and a paper plate. Surely something will happen. Oh, okay. Oh, those are just a little flammable. Try a piece of cardboard in there. Try a little paper plate. Dry pieces here. Oh yeah, that's gonna work, I do believe. All right, so it's kind of smoky, but that fire is going. Like, that's hot, just trust me. It'll take back off. But anyways, got me a little prep station. This little thing here that you can't even see now because it's covered is like a folding camp table. I don't know, whatever that is. Cooler, cutting board, all that nonsense should work out all right. garnish. Let's see how hot that is. I guess I'm probably not super hot yet, but it might be good enough. I don't know. I'm going with the garlic. That's way too much. Kind of let these cook down for a few before we add the beef, I think. All right, so it's about time for the ground beef. Oh, don't do that. I don't want melted styrofoam in my skillet. All right, so what I do for taco seasoning is I go a little spicy Danos, Chipotle Danos, and this is tahini. Like the, I don't know. I'll try to put a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. I didn't want to bring the whole bottle, but that's what it is. So give yourself a little sprinkling of that. That's definitely quite too much. And then I always go a pretty good shake of spicy Danos because, well, that's just good. I know I do a lot of Danos on this channel, but it like flavors everything. So now, do a little chipotle, as some call it. Should be enough, I think. Yeah, that's kind of my go-to. And get that mixed in. I went pretty lean on the beef. I think it was like 93.7, I don't know, whatever it was. So there's not like a whole lot of fat or anything in there. All right, so it's about time we open our cans. I have some Ortega fire roasted diced green chilies. Should be a pretty good addition. And Old El Paso green chilies refried beans. Definitely want some like kick in there. So let's see if we can get these open. All right, one can open. That's a success in my book. Oh, see, that's what I thought. Now, I don't know what's happening with the beans. Maybe, yep, I think I got it. All right, not bad. So what I'm gonna do is go some green chilies now to kind of cook in with it. So now what I think I'm gonna do, since my ground beef is pretty much done, I'm gonna scoot it to the side. I've never made this a can before, so I'm kind of just winging this, but seems like a pretty solid plan. I don't know. And then I'm just going to throw some refried beans on the side. That way I'm not dirtying up a whole extra skillet. Alright, so for cheese, I've never tried this kind, but it's with a touch of Philadelphia. I don't know, Kraft. For a creamy melt. I don't know, Mexican 4 cheese, shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar, asadero, and queso quesadilla cheese with cream cheese. I don't know, it sounded good to me, so I'm gonna kind of give it a shot. I mean, I've never really had like a bad cheese, I don't think. Might as well mix on with the beans too, why not? So, definitely have a new beer to try. I have never heard or seen of any of this. I don't know if there's other beer from this brand. I don't know. Urban Artifact. Spyglass Lemon Lime Tart. I don't know. I thought being such like a hot day, maybe lemon lime would sound good. Sour, refreshing citrus. Take a Spyglass on your next adventure. Done. And done. What's we got here? Real Fruit sour beer. 4.7. See that maybe. So nothing too crazy. Something to sip on while our cheese melts, huh? Yep. Yeah, that's heavy on the citrus. Yep. Yep, that's a sour beer. I'll give them that. Oh, that's good though. Yeah, it's just is a tart like a beer? Is there like other tarts? Is that like an IPA or like a lager? I don't know. Because it doesn't say anything else. It just says lemon lime tart. I don't know. So I can't really compare it to other tarts. I don't think I've had one. But if you've watched the channel before, recently, maybe it was last week actually, I had the Summer Shandy Leinenkugel's. Pretty similar. This definitely has a little bit more of like a sour bite to it, but big time fan of that. Especially in the summer. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like an 8.5 all day. Like, it could be a little bit smoother, you know, to bump the score up a touch, but still, how do you beat that? That is, yeah, completely acceptable. So I'm going to say that by now, meat burned, cheese burned, beans burned. Better go check on that. So what we got for chips are Doritos. I'm not even going to try to say that because I'm just going to butcher it. Well, okay, I'll try it twice. Flamus? Flamus? I don't know, I'm guessing heat because there's a pepper and lime. Oh, okay. Sazonado. Sazonado flavored. I don't know what that is. It has something to do with like a chili and some lime. I don't know, but that's good. Definitely has a kick to them. It reminds me of those little rolled things. What are they called? Takis or something? Pretty similar to a Takis. So we need to get a bed of these down. Start making layers for this taco salad. Alright, so we want like a pretty good layer of these on the bottom. Of course, they're all bigger. They're like kind of little pieces, but either way, it's gonna be fine. I wish you could smell what is happening in this skillet right now. Also, my hand's on fire. The handle's way too hot. But anyways, yeah, cheese got a little melty. Looks about perfect. So we're gonna go with a nice scoop of the meat. On top, one more cheese. This is way too much. Why don't I do this to myself? Nice scoop. Oh, making a mess. Get some beans on the cooler and the plate. Alright, so now, you know, to make it a salad and healthy, you could have a little lettuce, which, as you probably could have imagined, I don't go super heavy on the lettuce, but it does add a nice texture and like kind of like, I don't know, lightness to it, I guess. I don't know what I'm even trying to say, but a little of that. Then need a good scoop of tomato. Pretty big fan of that on here. This plate is collapsing for sure. I have a little bit of green onion. Definitely gotta have a little sour cream. By a little, I mean a lot, because this stuff is pretty tasty on here. Guacamole, don't mind the red. I kind of might have, you know, scooped some chips in there just to sample, but pretty good. Just gonna go with that. Okay, hear me out. I'm not proud of myself. $15. I don't know what happened. I saw it and I went, yay, buggy. Paid for it, left and went, what did I do? I paid $15 for that. But for anybody that's ever seen this, it is supposed to be amazing. They say it is so ridiculously good on everything. It is black truffle infused hot sauce. Now here's the thing. I've not heard that it's like super hot. It's just the flavor. So I don't think it's gonna like be killer by no means. But it's made with the finest red chili peppers and infused with black winter truffle. Shake well. Refrigerate after opening. We'll do that tomorrow. It's out of Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa? Mesa? I don't know what that is. I've heard of that. It's out of California. Whew, I am excited for this. Yep. I'm chugging that whole bottle. It's like a weird, like smooth flavor. It's so smooth. That's so weird, but good. It does have a little bit of a kick, but not like much. Flavor-wise, that is way up there. Heat-wise, it's not very much. Like, if you're going like, I don't know what that was. If you're going like 0 to 10 on a heat scale, 10 being the hottest, for me personally, it's like high 6s max. Like, it's not that hot. Equal to like maybe Cholula or something, like Sriracha level maybe. But flavor wise, it's up there. Yeah, I'm gonna go like high 8s for flavor. 8. I don't know that it's a 9 exactly. Yeah, I don't think it's in the 9s, like for me personally, because I like my hot sauce to have just that little bit of bite, you know, minus the heat. I want that little tang kick. Anyways, I don't know. Let's put it on there, see how it tastes. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that, but I should have had adult supervision. This is going to be terrible. Like, I'm going to be in very poor condition very shortly. Whew. Okay, I mean, let's just try a regular old bite without any hot sauce. Break the chips off. Get a little meat, get a little sour cream, a little guacamole. And some beans that bite. I'm going with some fork now. I think I can get a better bite with a fork. Meat, lettuce, tomato, guacamole, sour cream, tomato. I'm liking something. So I'm not sure why I made enough for 2 or 3 people. 3 people. But this was one good choice. A plastic fork, maybe not. If you ever want to mix up your taco night, quit using those like packets of taco seasoning. I know they're okay, but gotta mix it up a little. Because the Danos doesn't have any salt, right? It's just flavor. Well, they got a little salt. like 50 milligrams per bottle. I don't know, whatever it is. So there's not like much salt. Of course the chips have salt and whatever, but the tahini kind of adds like a little kick and like a little salt, but you don't want to go too much, because it can definitely add a touch too much salt. It gives like a nice little kick. Got carried away. I didn't even add it yet. I mean, I've not done much of anything to it, but I'm gonna add a little on this side, maybe. Okay, that's whoa. Okay. So just do half the bottle in one shot. Not sure why I would do that, but oh, I'm losing it. Okay, try again here. Oh, there's a lot on that one. Oh, I'm just dropping it, but you can see there's some truffle in there. Processing. I don't know. I don't know that I love it on there. I mean, it's definitely okay. When it comes to my like Mexican food, I like a little bit more of a kick than that. Which, don't get me wrong, I didn't read anywhere that it was amazing on Mexican food at all. When I was buying the ingredients for this, I saw the truffle hot sauce, so I grabbed it, and I was just kind of excited to try it, so I brought it. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I don't know that it belongs on like taco salad though. Okay, so I'm not sure who left me in charge of making my own dinner, but you were slacking. I had no business being in charge of this. Yep, really bad idea. I should have had like a can of soup for dinner. So, as much as I really absolutely don't want to, we're gonna take a little break on this, because it is delish, but it is filling. Let me know in the comments if anybody remembers that from Anchorman. It was a burrito, but still funny. I mean, I wasn't. I tried. I'm like taco salad wasted, I think. I've actually made like a little bit of a dent now. Half of that would have been plenty. Alright. I'm gonna put the fork down and just not touch the fork anymore, so I'll stop eating it. But that turned out really good. But I would say for future reference, definitely use a hotter hot sauce, something more like Mexican food-ish. Cholula. It's the other one. I don't know the other one. It's like all the restaurants. It's pretty good too. Yeah, but anyway. I'm gonna go park this over there somewhere. Finish off my lemon lime tart. Stoke that fire up. I don't know, but I gotta take a breather. I think I've injured myself. I'm gonna go to the hospital because of a taco salad. it didn't even actually burn up all my wood. It's pretty impressive. As you can tell, it's not like muddy. The rain didn't really last, but definitely had some rain last night. Didn't like bring up the river or nothing. Definitely glad that I brought that. Well, back to blacktop roads, finally. Definitely had a lot of fun doing some light off-roading in this thing. I don't get too crazy in it because it's like the nicest vehicle I've had in a while. Especially for an 03, there's no rust, like a couple little tiny dents here and there, so I try not to trash it, but you gotta have a little fun, right? So yeah, pretty excited, found a good spot. Actually had a group of people, probably 10 of them, come down at one point, and like you could see they didn't know we were there. Then they finally like saw me, so they all kind of just like loaded up, and a guy in his like mid to late 20s, it looked like, probably came over and like apologized and was like super polite and nice and was like, we'll leave you alone, I didn't see you down here, I just used to camp here. Like, so I was pretty impressed because he could have camped right beside me. He could have sat up 10 feet away if he wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, definitely didn't have to leave. But yeah, I thought that was super cool, those people. So yeah, had a really solid night actually. Nothing too eventful or crazy happened. A little bit of rain wasn't that big of a deal having my canopy, so can't really complain too much about that. Dinner turned out fine. That used to be something I'd have like once a week, and I just haven't had like that version of taco salad in a long time, so it's kind of nice. Not overly, well, it was heavy because I ate too much of it, but you know, not like a crazy heavy meal for like a hot summer night. Yeah, coffee time. Black Stag iced latte mocha, 40% less sugar. That's what kind of caught my eye, because I don't like overly sweet coffee, which most of you know that have watched the channel before. So yeah, we'll give this a shot and see how that goes. I've never even heard of this, so not too sure, but we'll figure it out. As soon as I got it near my mouth, I could smell that it wasn't like overly sweet. You know what I mean? I could like smell the stronger like coffee aroma. Yep, it's pretty good. That's real good actually. It's probably one of the better ones I've ever had, really. As far as like a balance of flavors go, like how some of them I've said have been a little too sweet or a little too, you know, something. Yeah, I like that. I would for sure get that again. I probably will, actually. For my personal liking, the Monster Javas are pretty high up there on the list for me, and that is just about there. So that would be a pretty high number for me. don't know, I guess you can make it a little better. It's still a little sweet even though it says it's not. I'm still going to give it like a 9 out of 10. Would be a higher score if it was still just a touch less sweet. But they're all going to be kind of sweet. But anywho, I have to go edit this. Get the cat back on. So that's going to be my plan. I got, I don't know, like 45 minutes left of the drive, so we got to knock that out, do some editing, and probably have some leftovers because had leftover meat and refried beans and obviously a bunch of chips left, so yeah, I'm going to do that. But tune in next week because we will for sure get into some more nonsense of some sort. I do have some more like DIY stuff planned. I don't know that I'm going to do that next week or not. I guess I don't even know what that was. I thought it was just a little bump. Okay, anyway, I think I was talking about having some DIY stuff to do, or I was going to anyways. A couple more little builds and stuff that I've done. I want to do some more of those, but I don't want to waste a nice day on that because I do have some really good spots, should be good spots, left to hit up this summer that I want to hit up while it's nice. So just maybe do like a weather permitting kind of thing. I don't know. But regardless, if you enjoy what you see or you want to see more, definitely tune back in next week. I try to upload every Friday. So